sent that we've got a couple light poles that were destroyed in car accidents. One by right in front of Wendy's, and the other one is down off the corner in front of McDonald's and the new buildings. They were turned over to the insurance company, MML. They countersued the people that were in the accident. We're waiting on results on that. The reports are that the total replacement cost of 2 light poles for the BDA is about $42,000. We're also getting ready for a big geared up year as far as a lot of work that the BDA will be doing, most of which are going to be discussed at our meeting on Wednesday, but you can expect to see a lot of important and increasing new developments. One of them at Bridge Park is an example. We had a willow tree that was kind of in bad shape, and it blew over in the storm. And we had 3 black walnut trees that were poisoning the plants from the Michigan State Extension Group. And we had those removed last week. So the blossoming buds will be going in April and May at the Bridge Park. And one of the important things, when the government came out from the state itself about regarding relief grants for the restaurant, the BDA executive director contacted all these small businesses in the area and gave them all the information that was needed to go with it. And we also have a new board member, and it's going to be Ron Foskett from the community pharmacy, the Clio Community Pharmacy, excuse me. Jerry Stadler retired after several years involved with the community, probably close to 50 years, and be greatly missed. And that's all for the BDA. Next, we'll go to Sherilyn Russo on the Parks and Recreation.
Okay, I did not have an opportunity to attend a board meeting yet, but after this meeting, I'm going to give Jeff a call and coordinate with him and find out where and when the next meeting is, and we'll have a report at the next board meeting.
Excellent, excellent. And go ahead.
The Parks and Rec meetings are the second Thursday of every month.
Thank you.
Second Thursday.
Go ahead.
Second Thursday every month?
Yes.
Okay.
And where are they located?
They're at the City of Clio offices.
Okay.
And
I do not believe there's one scheduled for this month, but that could have all changed, but they might not have your email addresses. And so if I hear something different, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sports complex report, Jeff?
Nothing at this time.
Okay. Like I said, January's meeting, I didn't expect to have a lot of reports, and February and March will pick up on all those. So thanks, Jeff. Supervisor's report. We're getting closer and closer on our master plan to be completed. Pandemic has curtailed that quite a bit. It curtailed it primarily because we couldn't get public comment, which is really important. Caitlin, that works for Rowe Engineering, is working closely with the Planning Commission and trying to get this completed. And they've organized, and we don't have the dates yet, some virtual town hall meetings. As soon as we get them, we're going to publish them and let everybody know. And as soon as that's done, then they'll present the master plan to the Planning Commission. It'll get turned over to us to examine. And then I would think that hopefully by June or July, we'll have a completed master plan, probably 6 months after the fact. And again, they're all pandemic related because of the curtailment of some of the things that were going on. I think this week too, that the orientations for the new trustees, which we feel is really important, is going to occur. So I think Tuesday and Thursday are the days, and we'll look forward to getting a report back from you guys, all the good things that you've learned. That's all I got on the supervisor's report. Do we have any additions or changes to the agenda, Michelle?
No, there are none.
Do we have any correspondence?
No.
Okay, we open it up now for public comment. Do we have public comment?
Yes, we do have one person that's interested in public comments. So I'm going to go ahead and call him now.
Okay.
Hi, is this Todd?
This is Todd.
Okay, Todd, this is Michelle Flardo calling with Vienna Township. I've got you on speakerphone on our Zoom meeting of the board. So you'll have 3 minutes for your public comment. Board, this is Todd Hegler, 3352 North Pass Drive. Todd, go ahead.
Thank you. A couple of weeks back, I sent the trustees a copy of an email that I had sent to Joe in regard to trying to find out some information on getting a speed limit sign and any comments about the litter that's in our ditches. And I was hoping to get a response regarding his outrageous response to that. I consider his response and reply of saying that I threatened them and turning it over to the Genesee County Sheriff is harassment and a violation of my First Amendment rights, which do apply to local government, and at least not conduct that I would like from our elected officials, especially on a local branch. As my defense attorney called him a big baby for his actions, it was totally out of my hand. It was the first time I've ever contacted the township about anything, and this is the response that I get. I also like to mention that I have received no response. Not only did I get no answers to any of the questions that I raised to Joe in my emails, but none of the trustees have reached out to me either at this point. What I would like is the trustees to speak to Joe and try to hold him accountable for his actions and let him know that don't treat constituents this way in the future. It's not called for, and that's all I have to say.
Okay, does that complete your public comment?
It does.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, Todd. We'll go into new business. Genesee County Act 342 Storm Water Management Agency.
I'd like to make a motion to continue with the Genesee County Act 342 Stormwater Management Agency arrangement.
Support.
Second that.
We have a motion and support. In discussion, I'd like everyone to know exactly what this document is. In 2001, the municipalities got into an arrangement with the Genesee County Drain Commissioner to take care of any environmental issues that were involved with stormwater management. Only environmental issues from the standpoint of drainage and creating a danger to the environment. In 2015, we were presented actually with the agreement for the first time to look at in our tenure. Cindy and I then met with our attorney, and after about 5.5 months and several $1,000s, we got an understanding of what the arrangement was. It simply was, we paid in approximately $450 a year for a couple of years until that they built up a reserve. They've not had an issue in this particular area yet, but if they do, the arrangement allows the drain commissioner to take care of any issue, and everyone that signed the agreement participates in paying for it. So it's proven to be like an insurance policy for the future. We haven't had to cash in on it yet. And all this does is give us the opportunity to continue with the arrangement. Any other discussion on it? If not, can I get a roll call, please?
Cindy,
Yes.
Pam,
Pam, you're muted.
Yes.
Cheryl,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
Laura,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
motion carried.
Okay, item 2, resolution 01-11-2101, School of Choice Recognition, January 24th to January 30th, 2021.
Like to make a motion to adopt resolution 01-11-21-21-01, School of Choice Recognition for the week of January 24th to the 30th, 2021.
Support.
We have a motion and support. Any discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Pam,
Yes.
Cheryl,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
Laura,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Cindy,
Yes.
motion carried.
Item 3, COVID-19 Preparedness and Response Plan.
I'd like to make a motion to revoke the COVID-19 preparedness and response plan adopted on June 8th, 2020, and to follow the most up-to-date COVID policies and guidelines at the time of any qualifying event.
Support.
We have a motion and support. In discussion, was it adopted 6-9 or 6-8, Michelle?
Let me check the date on that Monday. It was
Yeah.
adopted on June 8th, Monday.
6-8,
June
top of the,
8th.
top of the
Okay.
sheet. Joe.
Yep.
June 8th.
Yep, I see it. I just wanted to make sure because my notes said 9, so I wanted to make sure.
You might
Thank
have
you.
signed it the day after on the 9th, but it was adopted on the
Yeah.
8th.
What do you need?
Okay, in discussion for the board members, trustees, I think you're aware that during the pandemic, there's been several changes to the COVID. And it's not changes that we make, but changes that MIOSHA and just about anybody else that has the opportunity to change it. And because we're constantly, we changed it, was it a month ago or 2 months ago, or we amended it, that now with this opportunity, we stay current with whatever is on the day we have an issue. So it makes it much simpler for the people involved trying to make a determination on payroll, et cetera. Any discussion or any other questions on the issue? If not, can I get a roll call, please?
Carol,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
Laura,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Cindy,
Yes.
Pam,
Yes,
motion carried.
Thank you. That's an important part for us trying to go forward. Hopefully, we're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it is not a train. Okay, we reserve this time for public comment. Do we have any other public comment, Michelle?
No.
Okay, we're going to go to board comment, and I'll try and do this in an intelligent way. My screen is different than anybody else's, so I'll pretend we're sitting at our dais, and I'll say, Nancy, you have anything to add?
Well, not to go into it, I just want to say a shout out to the police, our police department, especially Sergeant Murphy. I'm not sure if that's his actual title or not. We had an issue today, a family issue and an emergency, and I called him, and they were absolutely fantastic. So I just want to shout out to our cops. I think they're doing a great job.
I will make sure that gets passed on personally. Thank you. I'm sure they, like a lot of us, don't get enough compliments when
Kudos.
something good happens, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Nancy. Pam, anything?
just a little bit of an update, because our concern has been with COVID and people not having the kind of income that they did have. So we've been trying to watch the tax coming in from property taxes. And at the end of the year, Sherry was kind enough to run the report for us. And in the winter of 2019, we billed for 6,367 parcels. This year, we billed for 6,389 parcels. So the number of parcels we're billing has gone up. And we are at, in winter of 2019, we collected at this point in time, 46.9% of those parcels were paid. This past winter, December 31st of 20, we had 47.9% of them paid. So we're staying very close to where we were. We're not losing headway. The summer comparisons were very similar too. We're staying on top of it. Revenue sharing can be a question as far as budgeting goes that, we deal with, but our taxes are staying pretty solid. And I thought that was an important thing for us to consider with the township. And that's it, Joe.
Pam, that was an interesting comment. And we appreciate that, because people always say, well, it's hurting everybody else. Well, it possibly is, but they also have a responsibility, and they're standing up to it. And that's good to know. Thank you. We'll go to the other end of the spectrum. Let's see, Laura. I say, I'm looking at the counter when we're sitting up at our dais. not the other end of the spectrum. I'm
I don't have
sorry.
anything else new to add. I'm glad that you guys, or that we updated the COVID policy. I think that was a really smart move. It'll save everybody time and will always be current, so.
Good. Thank
that's
you.
great.
Jeff Thomas, anything to add?
No, I agree with Laura there. We got to stay on top of it because it's going to be constantly changing as we go. And hopefully we see the end of this in the near future.
Cheryl?
No, I'm all set. Just glad I was able to take an active part this time. So I'm looking forward to many more.
Good. We are too. Miss Cindy?
No, nothing today.
Okay. Again, we thank you for your service. I said that this meeting would be probably, it's a shorter meeting. We don't have a lot on the table, but I will tell you that as we progress through the summer and we get through COVID and everybody gets vaccinated, I'm hoping that our businesses flourish and our entrepreneurs that have invested money in the township do well. So thank you. God bless, and we'll talk to you later. End of the meeting.
Stay safe.
Thank you, Michelle.
Have a good night.
Take care,
Good
guys.
night.